guys, welcome to the second episode of my Let's Play Deathless Mode series, and this time I'm completing the Dark Citadel. So I thought you'd enjoy this one because it's got Alsar and also it's quite a long act, so you'll see a lot of Deathless Mode play. So the way I play Deathless Mode is I start with the equipment that I want to fight the boss with, and once the mode begins, then I check to see if I've got any unmastered gear, and I did have some, and you'll see that I swap it in a moment. And also I take out my gems that I'm not using in the equipment I'm not using before I fight, just in case I lose the fight and get chucked back to the hideout, and I then want to make sure I've still got those gems. So for instance, this one with the Keldrew, I've got bonus combo -1 gems in that, and I'm not going to use the Keldrew, so I take out the bonus combo -1 gems so that I don't lose them if I happen to lose the fight, because it does happen occasionally. So at least you don't have to lose extra gems which are in gear that you're not using. So I'm swapping my gear there and changing the gems round, and I have got a big advantage of that 99,000 dark fire, but I don't always have it because obviously it's in the fuse a lot, and I have got a good rare attack gem too, which is in the fuse at the moment. But sometimes I do complete Deathless Mode without either of them, and then I'll use Stun Lock for the bosses and magic and long fights. So, and it's the same in normal mode. My fights can take a long time if I'm not using the dark fire and the rare attack, but I like to use the bonus combo -1 gems with my Keldrew mainly, and then use a magic charge gem or the supercharge gem, and that does speed it up, especially with bosses. So here we go, Deathless Mode begins, and you can look quite unfashionable in Deathless Mode because of bringing in the unmastered gear. So I couldn't do much about that. It does improve as I go through Deathless Mode, but it's worth it to look pretty uncool so that you can get the gear mastered. So that's the beauty of Deathless Mode. You can master a lot of gear. It's easy to find what you need to master, and of course at the end of Deathless Mode everything completes, and you've got all your gems fused and all your equipment fused, so it's really worth going through it, as well as some good battle chip drops, and you see I got 100 battle chips from that one. So now I'm looking better. I've got a matching set on, although the weapon doesn't match, at least the helmet and the armor are matching. Like, if you want to be matching in Deathless Mode, then obviously a bit of forward planning is needed, and you'll want to forge sets, gear sets, so that when you go into Deathless Mode you will have a set ready for mastering. And I did think about that a little with this set, but usually I just master what I feel like at the time and I'm not, you know, mastering sets together particularly. Sometimes, but not always. Anyway, you'll see there I'm using the On Break 3 gems, and they're really good now since the updates. They work, and so you can have 3 extra hits with those, whether it's parry or dodge breaks, and they used to only work with dodge breaks, but now since the update they work with both. And however, the maximum you can stack are 2, unlike the Hex Titan Break gems where you can stack them infinitely. So I'm having a good time there with the headsman, and I don't have much trouble because of the dark fire, that big attack gem, and I use the Keldrew, as I say, with bonus combo -1 gems, so that by hitting diagonally down left you get a bonus combo every hit. So that's a triple hit attack with my 99,000 dark fire. So that really does help. So I really recommend that you keep upgrading your dark fire. And I've got a video on how to do that. I've put it in the link under this video in the description, and I've put a few other links for playing Deathless Mode, top tips for getting through Deathless Mode, and I've got a whole playlist on Deathless Mode, so I've put that in too. So I'm about halfway through now and about to continue and meet the horned wildling, and I didn't try and get the battleship challenges in this round of Deathless Mode. I just wanted to get through it, and you know, I didn't want the video going on for too long, so I didn't bother with them. Sometimes I do. It is worth it because you get double the rewards than normal mode, so you can get quite a lot of battle chips going through Deathless Mode if you complete the challenges. So here was a dodgy fight. You'll see I got hit on the head with a big column, so that wasn't very good. That was my first hit, and because of that I was a little concerned. Sometimes if you've been hit, then the second chance doesn't work the next fight or the fights after. So when I am hit, I always top up with the health potion, and that seems to make sure that you do get your second chance. But I have had that a few times where I get hit and then the next fight I just die straight away if I get hit again, and I don't get second chance. So that's just another tip. I'd use a health potion if you've been hit. So I don't get hit very often, but it does happen. And like I say, I have died in Deathless Mode a few times, even with something like Dark Fire. But, you know, you can't help it occasionally. You know, one mistake and you're dead. So, you know, it happens. And usually I go roaring back in and grab my stuff back because I'm outraged. So here's Alsar the Val, and he's 45,000. And he's an elemental titan, so I like to double check my equipment before I start the boss fight. And as you can see, I use the health potion. So I could have used on bonus combo magic charge or super charge, but I decided not to, and I just thought I'd fight him, and there I did get hit. So it made it more of a nail biting fight. But I was determined not to get hit again. I wasn't sure why that happened, but you know, these things happen. So I was basically bonus comboing my way through him with the high dark fire, and he wasn't posing much trouble after that first hit there. And you can see that I've nearly finished him, and there he is down. So great. That's the end of my Deathless Mode Dark Citadel act, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll do more of these every now and again. I've done one previously on the Let's Play with Issa, so I thought it was Cyrus's turn. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.